Hey everybody, it's a Crafty Crocheter back for another video. This is gonna be a short one, I think. I just finished an amigurumi. It is the biggest amigurumi I've ever made. And if you hear crunching, I just gave my kid kitty treats, so he's eating them because he's been a really good boy today. I wanted to do this on New Year's Eve, but I had a few objects that I wanted to finish. And then I was gonna do it yesterday. Well, it is 1:06 a.m. on January 2nd, 2019. I wanted to do this on New Year's Eve, but I wanted to get some things finished, so I know I'm late and I do apologize. I'm just gonna kind of go in small detail about what I got for Christmas. Mostly I got clothes, and a bunch of socks, because I like fuzzy socks. So my mom got me a bunch of them for Christmas. And I got some yarn. You missed two, Sunny. I got some yarn, and yeah, so today's gonna be mostly all of my finished objects and a yarn haul. Let's do finished objects first, that way I can just toss them over my bed. We're gonna do my amigurumis last, because I'm really proud of them. So, I finished this. It is my own pattern stitch design, I guess. It is the baby blanket that I did. I did another one in this stitch pattern. So it's just a V-stitch and then a double crochet, V-stitch, double crochet, V-stitch, and go back and forth. And then the second row you pretty much do the same thing. I am designing another pattern, I think, on my own. Except for I cannot find where it went to. So, I'm going to my mom's tomorrow, so I'm going to have to find that because I like that pattern. So, yeah. Oh, that baby blanket is with the yarn, Craft Smart yarn, Never Enough, in the big, balls or skeins. Oh, I forgot my books. I forgot all of the books that I got for Christmas. So let me go get them. You know, the door is not latched. Okay, I really do apologize for that. Okay, so that baby blanket, the pink one, and the variegated one, it is Craft Smart Value and the pink, coral, and rose colorway, in the coral colorway. Sorry, it is very hot in here, and I debated on whether to turn my air conditioner or not. I think I might have to after I do my video. I use a 6.5mm hook for that, and I did 5 rows of the coral and 3 rows of the variegated. My second blanket is this one. I finished The colored is Mandala Valkyrie, and I just used white. And I forgot another finished object. I am all over the place today. So there is that. And I use a 6.5mm hook for this one too. I'll be right back. Again, I apologize. It's been a hectic night, okay? So I finished this before. It is made with Mandala in the mermaid colorway. And last week or last video, I made a comment or asked, the skein that I got had a different color in it, different colors. So I just went until I ran out, and it turned out to be pretty big. So this is the mermaid blanket. This is definitely for a boy. I do not like that it tends to ripple, but I'm done with it. So yeah, I finished this one finally. So, okay. Next, I have a bag of finished objects. I made this cow. It is not big enough to go over my head. So it could be for a little boy or a little girl maybe. But it is made with the bean stitch. And it kind of has like an argyle effect, which is pretty cool. I guess. I did not notice that until I had it on the camera. But this is with a 5.5mm hook. Did I use that hook or did I use a 5? No, I did use a 6.5mm hook. I used a 6.5mm hook, and sorry I'm messing with my necklaces. Like they're all tangled up. And, so I used that hook, and I don't remember exactly how many I chained. I was just kind of talking to my mom and, you know, chaining. And what is going on here? And I guess I really shouldn't do that, because it always gets me in trouble. Okay, there we go. I'm so sorry. But I haven't worn necklaces since I was in school. And I got necklaces for Christmas. Okay, that's better. So sorry. So this is with a 5.5mm hook, and I don't even remember how many I chained. I think it was like 60 or 80, and I should have went bigger, but I thought it was going to be big enough when I was working on it. It's not. As you can see, it's very narrow. So it'll be for a kid, maybe. The next one I made can be for an adult. This is also the bean stitch. And I did something different with this one also. I didn't want to make another flat piece and join. So I decided to go in a spiral instead of join every single row. So that's what I did. And I made a nice thick cowl. It's in the colorway Emerald from Big Twist Value. That's my favorite brand of yarn from Joann's. I also made this cowl. Right, yeah. I made this cowl. It is using Red Heart Super Saver zebra. And I did it in the round also. I did not join. So I have another cow. I love how it like the stripes are like over here. It's, let me see if I can, no, it's not gonna work. Okay. So over here it like triangled out, and then over here, you see that? That's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's my V-stitch cow. I also made another V-stitch cow, and I kept the yarn label for this one. It is Big Twist Value in the color Scarlet. And this is another V-stitch, and as you can tell, this one's a little higher. And my earrings attached. What a podcast this week. I'm so sorry about this podcast. Okay, so yeah, there is my V-stitch. I forgot to tell you, the zebra one was made with a 6.5. The emerald green one was done with this 5.5. And this one was done in a 6. So, and I made a hat, a gray hat, just plain gray. I'm trying to do more solid colors this year, instead of going variegated. My kid was laying on this book. He lays on my books all the time, especially when I'm trying to use them. Okay. So the only other things I have are my amigurumis that I made this week. I made this cute little bug caterpillar. I made him yesterday. Okay, wait a minute. So I made him on New Year's Eve. I started him, and I got his body done, and then yesterday I made his head and antennas. And this is Minty, Big Twist Value, and this is like rose or medium rose. So yeah, he's cute. I did not make him a rattle, but I like him. The next one I do of him, I'm gonna turn him into a bee. I'm gonna do black and white. So there's my little bug. And my last finished object. I literally just finished him like minutes ago. Like I just finished him at like 1:05. It is now 1:19. So he's big. You ready? This is my squirrel. He's huge. Yeah, he's huge. Yep. He is ginormous. He doesn't even fit in the screen. Okay, so that's his tail. His tail was humongous. I didn't think I was ever going to finish his tail. It has a little hole down here, and I decided that I was going to tack it further up so that it's a little more sturdier. Yes, I know his chest is crooked, but it gives him character, like Jane says. Jane from Scraptastic Yarns. Now, I did not realize he was going to be this big. In the book, it said he was going to be 12 inches. And I was like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. He's huge. Like, when I was making his head, I was like, oh my god, he's going to be ginormous. So yeah, I made a little squirrel. Because we have gray ground squirrels. So, in the book, I'll show you the picture of him in the book. And it's kind of creepy. In the book, he had... I'll just show you the picture. You have to see the picture. So, the gray is Mainstays, like soft heather or soft gray or something like that. And then this is just Red Heart Super Saver white. And I used white for his nose. I just took the 4 plies and made it into 2 ply and made them. So I made a squirrel. He's huge. Yeah, he's big. Okay. Now let's get into my Christmas gifts, because that's pretty much the only thing I have left. Okay. So my cousin got me this. My cousin and my brother got me this. And right now it is holding the yarn that I got from Michaels. I got the big skein and the coral skein and then the variegated. And it works really nice. So I can put all that in there, and it's big enough that I can put my project that I'm working on. But this is really cute. So I got that. It has the 4 spots for the yarn to go through. So, and it has like 3 little pockets over here, a bigger pocket, and then a mesh pocket. So that's what I got from my cousin. Now my mom, so my mom gave me money, but she also got me a couple things. And when I was younger, and my pap's mom lived with us, she had Alzheimer's and dementia really bad. And hang on, I can't find one of them. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. So, we used to do puzzles together, and it used to drive me nuts when she would help me with my puzzles, because she would always put a piece where it didn't belong, and then I had to go back and fix it. Well, I started doing puzzles, but I started to do them with my aunt, which is my pap's sister, which is her daughter, my pap's mom's daughter. So, and I only do them when she comes up, and she's from Florida, so she's not up here all the time. And I was in the puzzle aisle, and I seen these 3D crystal puzzles. And I said to my mom, I'm like, hey, I think I'm going to get a couple of these and try them. So, my mom, for Christmas, bought me the panda one, and it comes with a baby panda. And, this was falling out, so I glued it in her hand. Little panda. And then the baby one, the piece that holds it together broke, so I glued it. Yeah, it's sturdy, so I glued it. So I have a mama panda and a baby panda. I also have this little bear. I really like these. I wish I could find more of them. But my Walmarts, I got them at Walmart. My Walmart is like very limited with them. They always seem to have a lot of Disney ones, but they never have the ones that I'm interested in. I also got this one for my to make for my gram. It's a vase of roses. Her name's Rose. And my mom loves dolphins, so I got her this one. Now this one is in the process of being made. But my kid likes to come up and sit on my desk when I'm working on this. And I decided that I was going to tape them, or tape this one, which it is falling apart, so I am going to add more tape while I am talking to you about it. So, I decided that while I'm not working on it, instead of putting it in the box and restarting, that I was just going to tape what I had already put together. So that's what I did here. And as you can see, I still have a long way to go. There is an extra piece floating around because my kid was sitting on it and I didn't realize it until I had already sealed the bag. So I will continue that when he's not in here. So that was at Walmart. And while we were at Walmart, I was looking for dowel rods, because when you make amigurumis, sometimes the head goes like this, like my squirrel. So I got a 40 pack of dowels, and if need be, I can cut them in half. It says there's 40 in here. Looks like they're all 12 inches. So yeah, it looks like they're all 12 inches. So yeah, I got dowels. There's square ones and circle ones, which don't really bother me any if they're square or they're circle. As long as I keep my project, from doing this. But anyway, so you would have already seen this book. Well, I just wanted to show you the squirrel. So this is a squirrel. He is reddish, but he has a green tail and purple eyes. Isn't he cute? So I made the squirrel. I didn't realize he was going to turn out that big, but you learn. I got this book off of Amazon. It's Magical Amigurumi Toys. 15 Sweet Crochet Projects by Lilius. Okay. And right here, that picture right there, is the little butterfly. And these are just some of the projects. Don't mind the rubber band. I was holding it open with that. So there's just some of the projects. But I really fell in love with the little bears on the front. I thought they were so cute. And they even have little belly buttons, which I did not see that. So yeah, we're going to look to see if they really do have belly buttons. Oh my god, yeah, they do. I can't really show you. Let me see. See, they really do have belly buttons. There's an indent there. So I got that book. Made the butterfly out of that book. I also now have all of the Zumigurumi books. I had this one, as you can see by the markers. I got this one off Amazon. I got this one at Joann's. And the funny thing with this one is it was in the clearance aisle, but it was like on the racks where the magazines were. Like somebody literally put it there to come back later to. Well, too late. I got it. But yeah. So I got Zumigurumi 3. I got Zumigurumi 4 off of Amazon. I plan on making this little deer for my great grandma. She loves deer. I had 5. I had 6. And I got 7 off of Amazon. So I got all of them. And I plan on making a lot of amigurumi this year. But if they turn out that big, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle that. Now, let's get into the yarn. This is probably only going to be about a half hour. 31 minutes, probably. I'm already at 25, almost 26, so let's get to the yarn. So, I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough yarn to continue with that baby blanket, so I got another one of the variegated, which is pink coral and rose. Like, it's like citrusy, fruity citrusy. I got that. All of the stuff, the yarn that I got is from Michaels. I also got the coral one. And then, I have been wanting to try these for a long time now, but every time I wanted them, they weren't on sale. And I like Michaels when they have sales. And right now, for a while, it was really sucky sales, because it was like $2 off. But, I mean, it is what it is. But, so, at my Michaels, they have a price check. So, I scanned these ones, the Caron Chunky Cakes. I've been wanting to try these for a while now. And I finally seen that they were marked down to $2.77, so I got all the colors that I could find. So this one right here, with the blues and the browns, is Berry Muffin. And it came with a cute little blue pom-pom. I got this one here, which is like purples and pinks. And this one is Blackberry Sorbet. I'm excited to make hats out of these for little kids. This one right here is Grapesicle. And my bag is a mess. So I'm just going to throw that one away. And this one right here is like brown, and it is jam session. Brown, blues, and reds. One red. So I got all of those. I plan on not going to bed tonight. That's the reason why I'm still up. So now, oh, and I got myself a toothbrush for Christmas. I've been wanting like a electric one, and these were only $5 at Walmart. So I got one for here and one for my mom's. And of course, my favorite color is blue, so I got this color blue, and then I got like a tealy blue. Then I realized that the Barcelona was $5. And it's originally like $7.99 or $9.99, so I jumped on it. So I got, I think, 4 colors. Yeah, I got 4 colors. So I got this one right here. It's like blues and purples, and I love it. It is called Opulence, and I love this. Love it. It's so pretty. So I got 2 of those. I got 2 of these ones, which is just neutrals. Which this one is hazel, grays and browns with a little bit of white. I got 2 of these ones, which is like pinks and purples. And this one, I love this name, Heartbeat. I think it's so pretty. And one more, which this one is like teals and browns. And this one is called Mocha. So I plan on making shells out of that. But I have like 5 shawls right now on the go. So I want to get them done before I start any more. Which, after I do this video, I'm going to actually work on one of the shawls that I started a while ago. I also got this. It's a wrap. Red Heart, it's a wrap. It is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. And all of the yarn that I showed you previously is 100% acrylic. Because I do a lot of charity, so that's what I use. This It's a Wrap is 1,100 yards, 1,006 meters, 7 ounces and 200 grams. And this color is Drama, which it has like a corally color, pink, and then it goes into purple. I do not know what I'm gonna make with this because it is like super, super fine. I should have bought another skein of this and double it, but I did not. So yes. Oh. I got one more book off Amazon, and that is the Crocheted Pro Shawl Companion. There is 37 patterns to embrace, inspire, and celebrate life, and it is by Janice Bristow and Victoria A. Gallo. It has some really, really pretty shawls in this, but like I said, I gotta finish some shawls before I start any shawls. They also have a knitted version of this, a knitted shawl companion book. But as you know, I do not knit, I do crochet though. And yes, I am making a graveyard while I'm talking on camera. Because I have been sleeping like crazy, and I need a night to just kind of do my own thing. I was going to do it tomorrow night, but tonight seems better. So, that is it for tonight, I guess. Or technically today. What is everybody working on? I hope you guys all had a great New Year's. I did. I had a great family dinner yesterday. So yes, I'm going to let you guys go. This is episode 100, if I didn't mention that. And, if you are looking, I think I'm almost at 500 subscribers. I think the last time I checked, I was like 483 or 482 or something like that. It would be awesome if I could get to 500 by the end of January, but if not, that's fine. If you have any questions, you can friend me on Facebook. I have a group chat over there. It's a Crafty Crocheter podcast. You can find me on Ravelry as a Crafty Crocheter or Elizabeth. Or I'll just leave all the links below because I always get confused with my Ravelry. If you have any questions, you can also email me at Elizabeth. Nope, that's not it. That's my actual address, and I don't want you guys I don't want to delete you guys because I don't know you. So if you want to send me an email, have any questions, you can email me at a Crafty Crocheter. No, I don't know what it is. Oh, I'll leave it in the box below. Let's just put it that way. Like I said, it's like 1:40 a.m. So I'm all over the place today. But if you want to talk to me, I will leave all my links in the description box. I hope everybody has a great night, and I will talk, or technically morning, and I will talk to you again soon.